What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday, and I am doing the exact same thing, you guys. What's going on? Okay. I wanna be your lover. Okay, love me some Prince. Y'all know that. But we're here, and we are queer. At least some of us are. And we got a pretty decent show for you guys today. Like, we're not gonna be here long because we only got two topics to cover today, and they both involve Carlos King in a sense, because they both come off of Carlos King's podcast, his Monday Night Lives. Let me tell y'all, because on Monday nights we're doing the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So that's already on at the same time as Carlos King's Monday Night Live. So I don't get to watch it live with everybody else. But baby, when on Tuesdays, if I'm at work, I'm listening to it. And when I'm at home, I'm laying up in my bed and I'm watching. And when I tell you, Carlos King, I don't know if he knows that, but he really got something special with that Monday Night Live. He really do. I love you some Dustin. I like Claudia. Love Carlos. And Blue, I don't be agreeing with her a lot. And sometimes I be watching the panel and I be like, I wish Carlos would let me up there so I can challenge her ass, because I don't know what the hell she be talking about. But however, I still like her for the most part, just for the most part. It's just that when it comes to that Angela T, I can't get with her on that Angela T. But otherwise, I like it. So before we get into anything dealing with today's show, it's 41 of you guys in here so far. Hey, Tay Beauty, it's 41 of you guys up in here so far. So before we get into anything else in regards to today's show, let me let you know what we got going on tonight. Now, I don't know if you guys paid attention to this young man right here, but he recently went viral a couple of weeks ago when he put hands on his dad at a high school graduation, and that involved his younger brother. He went viral for that, and now he is telling his story. And let me tell you, he chose me to come to talk about what happened to him and why he fought his father and the whole backstory with that. That will be at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. So I need for you guys to really, really come in and support me and also support Double D, okay? Because I'm really interested in this story. I really want to know what happened. I really want to know what would possess him to put his hands on his daddy and all of those different things. So if you are aware of that viral story, I need for you guys to come on in, and just, see what the conversation is going to give, because y'all know I love these kind of interviews. I did this with Elijah, Keisha Cole's little brother. I feel like I did a swell job with that. And I'm ready to hear what Double D had to say, but I'm still shocked and a little overjoyed that he wanted to come on my show. Out of all these people that he could have went to, he could have went to Tasha K, he could have went to Storm Monroe, he could have went to Larry Reed, all these different, even Armand Wiggins. He could have went to all of these bigger platforms, but he chose to come to Scotty by Nature TV. And that goes to show you that I'm kind of doing something right, if you ask me. Okay. And yes, he is family, Marquell. He is. Now we're at the 4-minute mark. So let me see what moderators are in here. I see Symmetry, I see DB, I see Catherine. So you guys already know what to do as my moderators. As we go into the 5-minute mark, make sure that the chat is clean, make sure that everyone is engaging, and also make sure that everybody is liking this video and subscribing to the platform. And not to mention, everybody needs to start leaving those flames in the chat, because y'all know those flames get me hot and fiery and ready to give you guys a good show. So go ahead and like this chat up as we go into the 5-minute mark. And we are at the 5-minute mark now, and it's 58 of you guys in here watching. So if it's 58 of you guys in here watching, we need 58 people up in here engaging, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the mess of it all. Okay, so let's get into the very first story of the day, and that is Miss Claudia Jordan, honey. Now, Claudia Jordan got the internet pissed at her, and let me tell y'all, it's never a dull moment when it comes down to Claudia Jordan. Now, let me tell y'all, a lot of people don't like Claudia, and I'm probably one of the few people that really, really likes Claudia, because the thing about Claudia is that she says what she feels and she don't give a fuck how anybody thinks about it. Sometimes her opinions are controversial. Sometimes people just don't like her opinions, and sometimes her opinions can get her in trouble. But for whatever reason, I kind of like people like that who are in their own lane and don't mind pissing people off. You know, it's kind of partially why I like Armand, and it's partially why I love Tasha K when she first came out. It's like I like people with controversial opinions, and I like people that actually has unpopular opinions a lot of the time. So I honestly, you know, I know a lot of people don't care for Claudia. Like, let me tell you, I'm aware that some of y'all don't care for her, but I like her. You know, I honestly do. I like that. I like that young lady. You know, despite despite the shit she say sometimes, I like that young lady. Okay, so they, of course, they did the Monday Night Live with Carlos and Dustin, and Jazz Brown was on there, and I love me some Jazz Brown. I really do. I love it when she's on the panel. And they were talking about the reunion seating chart on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and as they were talking about the seating chart on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, that is when Claudia came into the fold and said, but I got me a little bit of tea about this reunion and one of the ladies on the reunion. So we're going to go ahead and get into that tea first, and then we'll be back to discuss more. So let's go ahead and get into it.
If you have some tea and it's not from any of the girls on the show, someone told someone that told me someone's pregnant. Do y'all know who it is? One of the girls are pregnant. You know about this, Carlos?
I don't know nothing, girl. No.
Pregnant.
Okay.
Claudia, do not say it.
Bookmark this. Okay, I'm not saying who it is.
Thank you so much.
Someone
Claudia, text me. I want to know.
Someone on.
I trust you, Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say.
I hope it's Shamia.
On the right side.
Claudia. You see how I try to save my girl?
What? I didn't say a name.
Claudia, we focus on what happens this current week.
It happened. Someone got busted up.
Claudia, okay. So
oh, you know what? It might have been Pinky because she had on a big blousy dress on Watch What Happens Live. She looked really good. Might I add, she looked good as hell on Watch What Happens Live. But her dress was one that would accommodate disguising like the early stages of a pregnancy. So maybe it was Pinky. Whoever it is, I'm happy for whoever it is, because really, if we're talking about the right side, we know that K. Michelle has expressed wanting to have a baby, that Shamia has been wanting to have another child as well. Kelly got a new man, and Pinky, they keep having babies, and so you know what I'm saying? I'll be happy for whoever it is. I think
Raindrop, I'm gonna listen to my boss and take the legal note, but I heard it here first. And when it comes out, when the baby's a healthy, happy baby is born, run this clip.
All right, so that was Claudia Jordan on Carlos King's show. And she basically revealed that there's someone on the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast that's expecting another, well, I ain't gonna say another, but is expecting a bundle of joy. And we don't know who that is, but she did say that it's someone on the right of the couch. So if we could, let's go back to who was on the right of the couch. Okay, so let me take this off here because I know somebody still got the seating chart somewhere up here on social media. Let me go to RHOA season 17 seating chart. You know, we're gonna have us a good time on here. If you're loving the content, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Do all those good things. Okay. Now that I got this back up here, let's go. So if you see the seating chart as we know it to be, she said that there is somebody on the right side of Andy that is possibly pregnant. And the people that's on the right side of Andy that could possibly be pregnant, okay, we got K. Michelle, who has expressed that she wanted another kid. She's definitely expressed that. She definitely said that, you know, she wanted to have another baby. She wanted to have a girl this time and all of those different things. So she's definitely expressed the fact that she wanted to have another baby. Let's see. We got Kelly for real. I don't think that she is pregnant. I know she got a man right now, but I'm not thinking that it could be her. Then we got Shamia. Now Shamia has been trying to have another baby, but from what we know, Shamia is what am I looking for? Shamia mainly been using surrogate. She ain't really been using her own body since Shia. So I don't think it's her, but it could possibly be her because she's one of the ones on that couch who said she wanted another child. And when it comes down to Pinky look like she always be pregnant. Her husband always be fucking down and she always pregnant. So that's what it looked like to me. But that's not the only thing because there is a picture that I just saw and it kind of makes me feel like this is who's pregnant. Now, if you can see that this is a picture from Pinky from Watch What Happens Live the other night, and look at that dress and look at how she's standing. So if I want to think that someone's pregnant, it might be Pinky. It might be Pinky. She looks pregnant on this picture. You know what I mean? I wish I could zoom into the picture on here, but I can't zoom in. But Pinky looks pregnant here. She absolutely looks pregnant. And I just want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think she's pregnant here? Like you can see it in her face and like her titties look milky. Like she looks like she's pregnant. She's definitely giving pregnant. What y'all think? Do y'all think it's Pinky based off this picture? Do you think it's her? That's all I want to know. Do you think it's her? Let me see. Nope, I can't tell. Shamia did get her body done. She is. Scotty, what you know about titties looking milky? Baby, I'm friends with enough women to know when they pregnant and them titties are milky. I know. Baby, I know. I'm friends with enough women that know that. But not only are we suspecting who's pregnant and trying to figure out who's pregnant, the biggest thing is that people were going in on Claudia for putting it out there that somebody was pregnant. Like they felt like it was fucked up of Claudia to be outing somebody else's pregnancy. And I'm trying to understand because oh God, people gonna get mad at me for what I'm gonna say. Oh Jesus, I sure hate it. But listen, I for one didn't understand why people were so bothered and so mad about it. Like I really wasn't sure about why everybody was so mad, only due to the fact that number one, she didn't say a person's name. I mean, all she said was that somebody was pregnant. You feel what I'm saying? That's all she really said was that somebody was pregnant. You know, she didn't say who it was. She didn't reveal who it was. All she said was that someone's pregnant. And I feel like I personally didn't feel like it was a big deal. But I don't know. I mean, I could understand if she said their name, but me personally, I didn't find it to be that deep for everybody to be so mad about it and talking about she's not a girl's girl. She's not a girl's girl. I'm like, I don't know, but maybe I don't understand. And I just got to take it back to maybe I don't get it because I'm not a man and stuff like that. And I'm not a straight man at that. So I don't know anything about pregnancy. I don't know about anything about it. Nothing. So of course I would have a reaction that I got now because that ain't my experience. I ain't never experienced it and probably don't want to experience it, but probably never will experience it. But it's like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I didn't personally. Let me look at some of y'all comments. Teacup 11 said, child, these RHOA fans are so sensitive. Someone says, she didn't give a name, so it doesn't matter. That's exactly why discussing something like that without permission is a violation of. Let me see. It's because pregnancy is sacred and energy is real. A lot of moms hide their pregnancy until they are ready to make it public because they are trying to protect their peace and their baby. I understand. Pregnancy should be revealed by the parents because anything could happen before the second trimester. Okay. And so many things can happen during pregnancy. You want to be able to share that on your own time. Y'all answers are pretty valid, you know. Let me see. Pregnancy is so unexpected. Anything can happen. That is an intimate experience where people are vulnerable over it. Got you. She was wrong, especially since she is not friends with any of those girls. I get it. It kind of is because you don't know why they are keeping it a secret, miscarriages and all that. So this is what I'm gonna say to y'all, right? I feel exactly what y'all are saying. I understand what y'all saying. So like I said, you know, I don't understand why I didn't understand why people were so mad at her about speaking on it, or you know, basically saying, oh, someone on the cast is pregnant. You know, I didn't understand why it was that big of a deal, but looking at some of y'all comments, I get it. Let me see. That ain't your business to tell what's up with the next woman's uterus. She can discuss her own fertility journey. And we have to think about the fact that there are women who want children who don't want to be asked if they're pregnant or not because it can be a trigger for them. Right. It could be high risk. Claudia tells everyone's business but her own. Y'all do not see it for Miss Claudia. She said it for views. It wasn't that deep. No name was said. That's the only reason why that's the only reason why I'm still kind of like on the fence about being upset about it, only because she didn't say who it was. But I get it. I get it, y'all. So I'm not gonna call y'all sensitive. I'm not gonna call y'all sensitive because I don't like when people call my ass sensitive. So I ain't gonna call y'all sensitive about being upset about the situation. So yes, I'm not that stubborn. I do listen to y'all sometimes. I ain't that stubborn. It's 121 of y'all up in here. Make sure you guys are liking the video and commenting and engaging with the people, and also subscribing to the platform because we got a goal to reach. We got 60K to reach, honey. So make sure you guys are subscribing, baby. But people are right in the chat. No, they are. I'm not even finna front. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even finna argue. They all got points here. So I ain't tripping on that. They got points. What we at? Let me see what we at. Okay. Let me look at more comments. And we sensitive sometimes to certain subjects, but that's a part of being human. It is. If there's any reason to be sensitive, pregnancy and fertility is a just cause. Yep, you're right. Like I said, I ain't arguing with y'all about this because it's absolutely correct. Like, when y'all listen, because I know that my fan base is made up of mostly women. So there are things. So y'all, this is what I have to say. Let me see. Let me go back. Are you gonna rate the BET Awards, Fashions Child? I haven't even watched the BET Awards yet. I tried to watch it last night and fell asleep watching it. I'm trying to give it a chance so I can talk about it. Kind of how K Michelle got upset earlier this season when Portia asked her if she had a miscarriage, knowing she really wants a baby. But worse, because Claudia has no relationship with the pregnant person. Okay. But people still, man, she got with that. Who is this calling my phone? Hold on, y'all. Hey, I'm on live. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay, then.
All right. My phone was on Do Not Disturb, child, and this is one of my friends that can get past the Do Not Disturb, child. Hold on. But anyway, we are back. I'm sorry. But anyway, so where we at? Hey, Scotty in chat, been in here listening and forgot to speak. Hey, Lakia Jackson. Okay. Hey, everyone. Hope you are having a peaceful Tuesday. Scotty is so ratchet. I don't care what y'all say. That's my song. Okay. Claudia, bitch, you need a peach. Eva, bitch, you need a peach. Ashley George, wife, we need a peach. Giovanna from Caillou, we need a peach. I will not elaborate. Listen, I'm one of the few people that was here for Giovanna. I like that alcoholic queen. I really did. And I know that a lot of people did not. And every time I would say that I wanted Giovanna to have a peach, everybody would look at me like I'm crazy. Everybody would look at me like I'm damn crazy. They'll be like, well, why would you want Giovanna on the show? I said, because I love that tequila queen. I love this black tequila queen. Like, why can't she be on the show? Because I was that bitch from Caillou. I was that bitch. I'm sorry, but as cringy as that shit was funny as fuck to me. She was unhinged like a motherfucker. That shit was so funny. I was rooting for her. Do you hear me? I was rooting for her. I wanted her to have a peach so bad. Do you hear me? I really did. I really did. I did. I wanted her to have a peach. Because she was funny as fuck to me. Her delusions of, like, it was all funny to me. That season was so unhinged. It was. Do you hear me? I miss unhinged Yo-Yo from Clark, that bitch. Baby, if I ran into Giovanna somewhere right now, I would fan out. Do you hear me? I'm telling y'all. But I guess that's all that we got for the Claudia version of it all. So we can go ahead and get into the next the last part of the show. And that is Carlos King. Now on the same live show the other night, well last night, Carlos King addressed the arrest of Marsau Scott. Now, if y'all was following me, well, if y'all been following the story, you know, me and as well as other people that's in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, which I don't consider myself to be a part of that damn sector, child. But a lot of people in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector has been reporting on this story and things of that nature, and it's caused quite a stir. I've seen quite a few content creators beefing with Miss Wanda. And it's funny as fuck to me. And I be sitting on the, I'm telling y'all, let me tell y'all something. I be sitting in the background like this, watching every motherfucking thing that happens. Cause I be like, baby, it ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't in it. And don't nobody need to put me in it because my name ain't Bennett. Do you hear me? But I'm watching everybody in their own bullshit. I'll be entertained. You know, that's like my beef sector of it all. You feel what I'm saying? Do y'all still look at the beef sector though? I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about because I remember when that shit first started and I was so confused by everybody beefing back then. I remember all them people from back then. I think it was like, I know Sean Bradley and Spilly Boy and who else was in there? Like Fi Babe, all those different people. Like it was crazy. Like I used to watch that shit and I'm like, why are they beefing? I have no idea why they beefing. But it's entertaining. Oh my God, it was entertaining. It was entertaining like a motherfucker. Do you hear me? It was so motherfucking entertaining to me. Let me see. Scotty, you so messy. What I do? What did I say? What did I do? I ain't say or did nothing, and I gotta get called messy. I just don't understand, child. I ain't even did nothing. Now I gotta get up here and be like, now why am I in it? See how I get thrown into stuff? I ain't even did nothing. I'm waiting on some TV to tell me what the fuck I done did, child, because I ain't even did that. People are gonna disagree with me hard, but if Nene comes back anywhere towards this franchise, I need Tanya too. Oh God, not Tanya. But but yeah, I had to go back down memory lane on that one because when they was on there beefing hard like that, like Sean and Fi Babe and Spilly Boy and all them VS and all them people, that shit was so entertaining to me, and I did not know what the fuck was going on. To this day, I don't know how the beef sector ever got started. All I know is that I was watching Sean Bradley one day. He was going off on somebody, and I went down a rabbit hole and started watching everybody videos. I'm like, this shit is entertaining, but baby, I don't want no parts. But shout out to everybody in that sector. Shout out to the people. But let me see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this part of the story. So let's get into Carlos speaking on the arrest of Marsau Scott.
Now, I know a lot of people are asking about, seeing the word harassment. What I do want to say is two things. Number one, we are filming the current season of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Oh, good for you.
So this will be on. Will this
Good
be
for
on the
you.
show?
Not good for me.
Look at the smile on Charles' face as a producer. He's like, yes,
Yes, you hit the
Brian.
jackpot.
yes.
Yes.
I
Woo,
know.
woo, woo.
Number one, we are filming the current season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's number one. Number two, I do want to say this for the record, because I know a lot of assumptions are out there. I can't say much because we are filming. But one thing I do want to say, it has nothing, the harassment part, due to the history of that word, it has nothing to do with his wife, Tisha.
Okay,
And I'll say that, okay? Because I want to make sure that people aren't thinking there's some harassment in their marriage. There isn't. We are filming. You'll see more when the season airs, but I'll say this much. Based on what I was told, I did speak to Marsau. He is fine. It is definitely a situation to where once he's able to explain it, I think all of you guys will be like, got it.
Sounds like a fight. Third degree. Is that like a bar, like a fight in a bar?
You are a journalist. Hey, Portia. Yes. Allegedly. I don't know.
Skills. I'm saying that sounds like a fight in a bar.
Yeah. And Marsau talk with his eyebrows up in like confrontation, so I can totally see him in a bar like, well, what you mean, man? What you gonna do? Hey, man, I can totally see all of that. I'm with it, and I hope he won. Shit. Now that we know it ain't have nothing to do with no woman or his wife or no weird shit like that, good. I hope you won, Marsau. I hope you beat whoever ass it was.
Carlos said it wasn't his wife, but was it a woman?
That he was harassing or that situation? There was no he did not.
It wasn't a woman.
The police did not arrest him in regards to something with a woman.
Okay, so he got into a fight somewhere.
In terms of that, no. More.
Hold on.
Now, I know a lot of people are asking about more information will be displayed, and you will see the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville really soon this year.
Did he fight Martell?
Ooh, I know.
I'm not giving away any more information.
Martell can't fight.
I just want to put the air to the woman part because I don't think it's fair for that to be assumed. More information.
Now, all I could say is this, right? Love Carlos. Hey, Raindrops. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Raindrop. I love Carlos. But I feel like he's kind of telling us what's going on without telling us what's going on, because that smile and all that other shit is slick giving it away. Now, let me tell y'all something else. Speaking of Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's been a whole lot of stuff being stated about this new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. There's been a lot of stuff being said. Now, number one, there's rumors out there that, what's her name? There's rumors out there that Ariane is on the show this season. Now, I don't know how true that shit is. I don't know, but I do know that is what the people been saying. People have definitely been saying that that Ariane is on the show this season. Now, here's my thing about that. Now, I said she should have been on the show seasons ago, and it probably would have made more sense for her to be on the show seasons ago. But I'm not necessarily sure if it really matters for her, if it really matters to have her on the show now, because it's like, what we doing? Like, I could care less about Ariane at this point. So why would she be on the show? So I don't know if she really is, but that is the word in the street. Like, several different Love and Marriage Huntsville bloggers have stated that there is a big possibility that Ariane is on the show. Now, it'll be interesting to see her be on the show, but do I care about her being on the show right now? No, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. But I'll watch and see what she brings, which I don't know what the fuck she could bring. Because if we're being honest about the show in general, I'm not necessarily sure what Ariane is gonna bring to the show personality-wise, because she don't really have a personality. Have you sat there and looked at her lives? There's nothing really interesting about Ariane besides the fact that she wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, give her son popsicles, and she at 6 in the damn morning instead of a damn granola bar or something, but a damn bomb pop. But that's the only thing that I can tell y'all that's interesting about her, because she don't really have no personality. I mean, she gets on there, she act like she a baddie, and Martell's wine, yeah, Martell's wine, yeah, that type of thing. She act like an airhead. So I don't know what this is gonna do for Love and Marriage Huntsville if she really is on the show. Now, Miss Wanda was sitting on her live Sunday, and she was saying that this season of this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is probably going to be the best season that they had in a long time. And she said that Ariane ain't on the show now. Miss Wanda said she ain't heard nothing about Ariane being on the show. She said she ain't heard nothing about it, but she said that there's somebody on the show that is setting it off. And she was saying that there's new cast members on this show that's setting it off. And they said we've seen these folks before. They came from other shows. So I don't know what could possibly be going on for these people to be coming on this show going the fuck in the way that Miss Wanda is saying. And not to mention, Letitia was just on social media a couple of weeks ago, leaving from a scene, basically stating that the scene was a lot and she need a drink after the scene and all this other shit. So I don't know what the hell they got going on over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but the word on the curb is this is going to be a good season from different reasons. I will say that this past season was okay. I think this season was the very first season that did not include Saints and Sinners, and I think they did a decent job. Well, the people that did a decent job was Destiny and Nail. They carried the damn show, if you ask me. It was the Destiny and Nail show for me. They carried it, to be honest. Tisha thought she was gonna run it and she didn't. Kimmy thought that she was gonna run it and she didn't. And Trisha knew she went from the run shit. She was just glad to be there. But otherwise, you know, if it wasn't for Destiny or Nail, we wouldn't have had no show. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do. Now, as far as this charge that Marsau got, like I said last night when I was talking about it, this is definitely the simple assault charge is definitely dealing with a fist fight. This is definitely dealing with a fist fight. And if it's dealing with a fist fight, we want to know who it was with. Now, they say, now he came on here and he stated that, well, when I say he, I'm talking about Carlos. When Carlos came on here, he made it clear that it had nothing to do with no woman. So clearly it has something to do with another man. So he must have got the boxing with a man. And he won't say if it's dealing with any man that's on this show. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I heard. I ain't saying that it's true. And I'm definitely not saying that it's in the Bible. But I'm definitely telling y'all that something happened. And if it is with a man on the show, I want to know who it is. Okay. And if it was a fight and if it was on camera, don't black it out. I want to see the violence. Okay. I'm just letting true feeling be said. We want to see the motherfucking violence. That's what we want to do. We want to see the fights. That's why Love and Hip Hop used to get on my nerves towards the end because they started bleeping out the fights and shit. Like, girl, this is what we watching for. Like, we want to see the fights. We want to see the motherfucking fights. You feel what I'm saying? So, let me see. But yeah. But I can't wait to see what happens with that, y'all. But with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much it for the show today. I told y'all it wasn't gonna be no long show. Like, we only had 2 topics to really get into. So I foreseen this live to be like a good 30 to 40 minutes tops today. I didn't really see it being too long or whatever. I wanted to get in here and get out because I need to take the rest of this time to really prepare for this interview that I got to do tonight at 8. But before we get up out of here, I have to do something real quick. Hold on, y'all. So Tremel has a new song coming out tonight at midnight. He got a new song coming out, and it is called Love Someone. That's what the song is called. It's called Love Someone. And y'all already know that I love supporting my friend. Okay, so it looks like Tremel going into the pop dance arena because he did say he wanted to make more pop songs, and that's what it sounds like that is. So Tremel got a new song called Love Someone coming out tonight at midnight. Make sure you guys go and support him because he's now moving into the pop direction, and I love it. Okay. But however, that's about it. Now, before we go, the Scene ATL season 2 is underway. You feel what I'm saying? It's underway. We've been filming our asses off for the last 2 weeks. We already pretty much got 2 episodes already. Like I told y'all last night, this season of the Scene ATL is so good already. Everything about it is good, from the dialogue to the camera equipment to production to the newbies. Everybody's clocked in. Like, everybody is literally clocked in and finding a groove. I'm very interested in seeing how the rest of this season begins to play out with the new people that's involved in the show. But we just had our very first all cast event Saturday with everybody, including the newbies. And when I tell y'all, the newbies are ready. They're ready to come through, and it's going to be so good. I'm very happy with what I've been seeing so far with the Scene ATL. And it's still early. It's still early, but there's some things going on. Like I told y'all, Bando is clearing the people already. He's already clearing the people. And I've been right there with him trying to calm him the fuck down, but he definitely been clearing the people, most definitely. So make sure you guys be prepared for the Scene ATL season 2. We should be coming in December. Also, Sakina, let's give a good shout out to Sakina. Sakina is trying to hit 7K. She only needs 65 people to hit. Oh, there go y'all right there. Oh, see, I was already about to shout out. And thank you for the super chat. But Sakina is about to hit 7K. She needs 65 more people to hit 7K. So make sure you guys are subscribing to a platform. I need one of my moderators to put her link in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do that real quick as we get ready to get out of here. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can put her link in here before we go. All right, so that is the link to Sakina's page. So be on the lookout for that. She needs to get to 7,000 people. So make sure you guys are subscribing to her channel. With that being said, you guys, I am out of here. Make sure you guys tune in at 8:00 p.m. for my interview tonight with Double D. Once again, he is the young man that went viral for putting hands on his father in Garland, Texas. He'll be coming on my platform to discuss said situation and tell his side of the story. So be here at 8 p.m. And I'm gonna share it to my community wall so you guys can, set your reminders and all that good stuff. So with that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys then. Bye.